So speaking of horses, the Del Mar International Horse Show is underway at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. Audra Stafford has been there all morning.
Yep, she's got to look at some of the big events coming up this weekend. Good morning, Audra.
Good morning. Oh, I know. How fun that you got to spend the weekend with horses. I've just been spending the morning with them, and it's so much fun. And look at this guy. Isn't he beautiful? This is Camerino. Camerino, or Cam for short. He's another one of the competitors here this week at the Del Mar International Horse Show. And his rider up here, this is Paul. And Paul, you've, in addition to, this is a very family-friendly event, but
Yes.
for more reasons than just the horse show. Tell us what you've been doing out there.
Other than working my horse?
Other than working your horse.
Well, I had to admit that I was walking around trying to hunt for Pokemon here in the indoor arena. My daughter and I are in a race to see who can outdo each other while I'm out of town. So I'd have to say I'm getting closer, but still a bit of a learning curve.
So see, he said there's a bunch of Pokemon, what are they called?
There are a bunch of Pokestops right here around
Pokestop.
the indoor arena to get your supplies and things you need to catch Pokemon. So while I was cooling my horse out, I was pretty busy.
Yeah, so if you come here and watch some of the events happening, you can also search for Pokemon if that's your thing.
Absolutely.
I'll take that back
Thank
from
you.
you. Thank you, Paul, and thank you, Camerino. He's been wanting to take off. He's been waiting patiently for this interview. We're going to come over here now and talk to Mandy, and she's one of the riders as well. And so we're standing right here by the outdoor ring. Is it called a ring?
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
and so they were in here earlier setting up some of the different jumps, and you said they're different for every competition.
Right. So what they have here set up and what they do for every individual event at the show is they have specific courses set up that you have to take them jump by jump in order. And so they were setting this up, preparing it for the competition probably tomorrow.
Okay.
And this for the first competition anyway, and then it'll change between the events. So that's a key thing. When we go into the competitions, we don't actually know what the course is ahead of time, other than right before we have a chance to look at it and walk around it and all that, but not days
Keeps
before.
it, I guess, more of an even playing field,
Yeah,
probably.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And you have a great big competition happening this Saturday night, 6:45 here. Can you tell us about that?
That is the World Cup qualifier, and the jumps will be somewhat similar yet very different to what you see here. They'll be much taller. They'll be in the neighborhood of, we measure usually in meters in the sport now, so they'll be 1.60 meters high, which is roughly 5 foot something.
Oh, wow.
And it'll be really exciting to watch. It's very colorful, a really great atmosphere, a lot of fun to watch. And same thing, the course designer that we have for this week is a gentleman from Germany, and he's he's world renowned and very good at what he does. And so it should be a really exciting competition.
Great. Well, thank you so much for telling us all about it. Again, competitions happening here throughout the week, next week as well, and of course the big events happening on Saturday night. And you can go to jumpdelmar.com to get more information. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Audra, thank you so much. And we have succulent pumpkins and